My mother tells everyone at church that I come and sit with her every Sunday. I park outside for an hour and drive home, and the woman who actually goes in isn't family. For 8 months I did this. Every Sunday at 9 a.m., I drove to Grace Chapel, parked across the street, and watched the doors. I never went in. My mother's companion, Dana, had made that very clear. She gets agitated when she sees you, Dana told me back in the spring. The doctor said unfamiliar stress sets the dementia off. It's better if you give her space. She's my mother. I'm not unfamiliar. To her mind you are, sweetheart. I'm with her every day. I know what she can handle. So I stayed away. I sent money for her care. I called Dana for updates and got the same answers every week. Mom was stable. Mom was happy. Mom asked about me and Dana told her I loved her. I believed all of it because believing it was easier than the alternative. Then last Tuesday I ran into Mrs. Holleran from the congregation at the pharmacy. Your mother just glows when you sit with her, she said. Every Sunday right up front. It's beautiful. Every Sunday. Front pew, dear. You never miss it. I smiled and said something and got to my car before my hands started shaking. I had not sat in that pew once. Not one time in 8 months. So that Sunday I didn't park across the street. I walked in. The service had started. I stayed at the back and up front in the pew where the whole church could see. My mother sat holding hands with a woman in a blue coat. Mom was laughing at something. The woman leaned in and fixed her collar the way a daughter would. It was Dana. The old man beside me whispered, "That's her daughter. Comes every week. Devoted girl." I couldn't breathe. I walked back out before anyone saw me. That afternoon I called the assisted living facility, not Dana's cell, the front desk. I'd like to review my mother's account. I'm her daughter. Of course. You're already listed as wait. There are 2 of you? What do you mean 2? The woman went quiet. Ma'am, there's a daughter on file who holds power of attorney. She handles everything. She's here almost daily. Read me the name on that document. She read my name. My exact name. A signature that wasn't mine. I drove to the facility that same hour. I signed in at the desk, asked them to page my mother's companion to the family room, and sat with my back to the door. Dana walked in smiling. They said Ruth's daughter wanted. She saw my face and stopped. Sit down, Dana. I don't know what you think you. I said sit. She sat. I set my phone on the table between us, screen up, recording, and turned it so she could see the little red dot. You told me she couldn't see me. For 8 months. That was for her own. You forged power of attorney. You signed my name. You've been sitting in my mother's church pretending to be me while I sat in a parking lot too scared to walk in. Her voice dropped the sweetness. You have no idea what it takes to care for her. I earned. The door opened. The administrator stepped in with 2 people I didn't know. One had a badge clipped to her belt. Mrs. Whitfield. The administrator said to Dana, "This is the real daughter. Her ID matches the accounts. Yours doesn't." Dana stood up fast. Ruth wanted me to have. Ruth signed. Ruth was diagnosed with dementia before any of these were dated. The officer said, "You transferred $41,000 from her savings into an account in your name. We've been watching those transfers for 3 weeks." The blood left Dana's face. "She's my family. She loves me more than—" "Sit down, ma'am. Hands where I can see them." They walked her out through the front, past the chapel, past the pew, in handcuffs. I went upstairs to my mother's room. She was in her chair by the window. She looked up at me and her whole face opened. "There's my girl," she said. "You never miss a Sunday."